Hi, this is Kevin with WordVice. Thanks for joining us in part 1 of our series on the Common Application Essay. In this lesson, students will get an overview into this very important application requirement. So, before we begin talking about the essay, let's talk about the common application. This is one of the most important things students will have to encounter before going to university. So the Common Application is a nonprofit organization. It's actually the largest application in the US that serves over 700 colleges and universities. Now, one of the most daunting and infamous parts of the application is the essay. The essay consists of 250 to 650 word personal narrative that lets you tell the admissions officer a little bit about yourself. So this is what we're going to be discussing today and in our future series. So first question you want to ask, what do I have to do for this essay? So on the 2017-2018 essay, there are 7 prompts that you can choose amongst. You're only going to choose one prompt to write on. Now what is a prompt, you might ask? Well, a prompt is like a question that will give you a framework from which to build your personal narrative. So for example, it might ask you what is a very difficult experience you've had that you had to overcome. So in your essay, you're going to spend all your time on that experience. This is why you need to get the most out of your word limit. Because 250 to 650 words is such a small amount of space, you need to spend a lot of time constructing the right arguments, the right phrases and sentences, and putting everything together in a way that lets you tell that story in as little space as you can. So, there are 7 prompts to choose from. You only choose one prompt. You want to get the most out of your word limit. But what exactly do they want me to write about, you ask? This is why so many sites are devoted to this essay, because students have such a hard time in knowing how to show who they are. That is essentially what this essay is for. You're going to show the admissions officials who you are, put a face to the qualifications such as grade point average, test scores, other kinds of demographic information. But not only do you want to give them that personal face, you want to stand out from that huge crowd of applicants. So in this essay, you want to tell them why your experience is important, why you deserve to go to that institution. What should the reader remember about me? Well, this goes along with putting the details and information in your essay that let the admissions officer know who you are. So, how can you prepare for this essay? Well, the best way might be to read a lot of other sample essays. This will show you the content that the admissions officers are looking for in the perfect paper. So some things to keep in mind in this overview. First, choose a topic that speaks to you. So the first topic you see that jumps out at you, if it's about a challenge and you are thinking about a challenge you had when you were in high school that you overcame, you might want to just choose that right away if it's the strongest thing in your life. You want to brainstorm. Brainstorming is a hugely important process because there's so many events and experiences we have in our lives. Writing those things down, writing things that you love, things that you've done in your life, things that you tend to do, your characteristics, will help you get a good idea of what is important to tell about yourself. Third, you want to write to the prompt. If the prompt is asking you about one particular experience, choose the experience and write only about that experience. Don't pick 5 different things because that takes up too much space and it won't tell the admissions officer about you and what you learned in that experience. Fourth, one more time, choose your words wisely. And as we go along in this series, we'll look at exactly how to do just that part by part. So there you have it, your overview of the 2017-2018 Common App essay. For more information and links to helpful sites, visit www.wordvice.com. Thanks and happy writing.